For 10 years now, a culinary event has been taking place in Ischgl, Tirol. Each summer, local gourmet chefs serve up regional specialties at 7 selected mountain lodges in the region. We planned a 3-day walk so that we could stay in a couple of these huts, soak up the amazing mountains, and be treated to some incredible food made from local ingredients. Our journey started in Innsbruck, the capital of Austria's Alpine Tirol region. Innsbruck is a charming place with glorious architecture, surrounded by even more glorious mountains. We hired a car, bought some hiking supplies, predominantly chocolate, and got on the road. Our walk started from Ischgl at the Silveretta Wildlife Park, about 1.5 hours from Innsbruck. Our walk started amongst the pines, but it wasn't long until we burst through the tree line. This was a day of up and up and up. We knew we had a big climb ahead of us, so just a few kilometers in, we stopped at a mountain hut to share a bite to eat and a beer. This hut is known for its cheese produced from their very own cows, whom we then hiked alongside for the next few hours. After lunch, it was time to head up to the Ritzen Saddle, which marks the Austrian-Swiss border. Our hut for the night, Heidelberger Hut, was actually down over the saddle in Switzerland. We ate delicious tomato soup and stuffed capsicums. It was a crazy amount of food, and with a few beers and schnapps, we went to bed very full and happy. We headed off early as we were warned the weather was turning. So we were on the trail by around 7:30. We headed up towards the crown saddle from the back of the hut. Greenery turned to mud, which turned to rock, which soon turned to snow. It was such a change in scenery from our walk the day before.
It's probably, what do you reckon, like 1 degrees? Maybe even colder.
Yeah.
Maybe like -1 degree Celsius here, which is very unexpected. We didn't expect to see any snow or ice, so yeah.
The trail markings changed from yellow signs with red markings to blue and white signs with markings. This is the characteristic markings of a glacier route. Sadly, the glacier on the pass had completely melted in recent years. Following along a river, the landscape returned to lush green. And we were able to spot our hut. Jumtal Hut. Back in 1999, the original Jumtal Hut was severely damaged by an avalanche. The next day, 31 people were killed in the major avalanche disaster in Gulta, a village just down the valley from the hut. The Lorenz family, who still run the hut to this day, sadly lost 2 family members in the avalanche. The avalanche was considered the worst in the Alps for 40 years. The rebuilt Jumtal Hut is beautiful, and the rebuild was certainly able to capture the classic charm of a mountain hut. Now, we were so hungry for dinner that we accidentally forgot to take our camera down to the dining room, but dinner was delicious. We had vegetable soup and nettle-filled ravioli with mountain cheese and endive, the perfect fuel for our final day of walking. Day 3 was a very cruisy hike down the valley to Gulta. A rainy day to end our trip, but still beautiful nonetheless. Our walk meandered alongside the river, and we were awestruck by the waterfalls weaving down the mountains. The fog brought its own kind of mystical beauty too. When our trail turned to sealed road, we knew we were close to the village. And eventually, we were amongst the gorgeous mountain lodges nestled in the bottom of the valley. We were blown away by the beauty of this hike. We really weren't expecting such incredible scenery and such a variety of landscapes. We can't wait to visit Tirol again, whether that be for more hiking or experiencing these spots in their winter charm for some skiing. Austria, you beauty.